Hi guys, Arena USA here. Welcome to our third episode of our Ask Arena. I know we switched it up on you a little bit earlier this week. We were originally going to talk about some of our suits, but we're now going to talk about some of our bags and caps. We've got two amazing ladies here. We've got Kara, who is our product manager here in America, and then we've got Paola all the way from Italy. She's part of our product development team over there. So they're going to chat a little bit about our bags and caps and some questions that you guys sent in for us. So I'm going to turn the camera around here, and we're just going to get started. We've got a list of questions here, and Kara is going to start us off.
All right. Okay, so the first question is, how do you wash your bag?
You put them in the wash machine, you use mild soap, and you don't dry them, obviously. So
Warm or cold water?
just cold water, that would be better.
Okay. What are they made of, and how long do they last?
Normally they're made of polyester, but we use a coating so that they are a little bit more water resistant, and they last very, very long as you don't put 7 kettlebells inside and you don't load them too much.
Okay. What's the difference between the Spikey 2 and the new Team 45?
Well, the main difference is that we removed the bottom pocket that was never used and that would allow the bag never to stand up. So, but we made bigger pockets. We have one huge compartment for all your gears, and we moved the bottom pocket to the front. So if you're curious to know what you can fit inside, I'm going to show you. So, of course, goggles, some swimsuits, pants, racing suits, racing suit number 1, racing suit number 2, a kickboard, pedals, pool boy, fins, and we got a snorkel that you can actually also stick outside, maybe on the mesh pockets, and a towel, a big one. You can also put another bag that you can use for your shoes, and you can attach it outside. Obviously, water bottles and shampoo and conditioner and everything. And in the front pocket, you can put your sneakers, or you can put your sandals.
Yeah. So you can put a lot in there, basically. It's pretty big, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. How long does it take to design and produce a bag?
The design would take approximately, I would say, 1 year, because normally what we do is that we interview people who are going to use it to 6 months.
Oh, we had a phone call come in, but so let's restart that question. How long does it take to produce a bag?
Okay. It might take about a year, because what we do is we first start interviewing people, swimmers obviously, for this type of bag, and we try to understand what their needs are, and then we need about 6 months, 4 months to 6 months to get them delivered and have them in our warehouse.
All right.
Do you have any new patterns coming out? And
Oh
when?
yes, June and July, guys. Stay tuned, because we're going to have lots of prints, lots of new things. You've seen something already.
Yeah.
You've seen
The ducks.
donuts, for example.
And the donuts. Yeah.
We have the kaki. We have unicorns, bananas. We have everything you guys dream of. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
We pay attention to you guys when you're asking for things.
Absolutely, and that's very important. Keep asking.
Yeah, ask for stuff. That's why
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I know many of you mentioned when you'll see these duckies coming out, because that was what we showed you, and so that is one of them that will be coming out in July. Yes, so keep an eye out for those.
Okay, and my favorite question that was asked, how much applesauce can you fit in a Team 45
Okay,
bag?
we did a calculation. We invited some engineers to calculate that, and I think it's about 380 small
The little
portions,
cups?
the little cups. In cups, that would be about 190.
So 190 real 8-ounce cups?
Yeah.
But if you're talking about the little cups you put in your lunchbox, it's about 380 of those.
Yes.
So whoever asked that question,
There you go.
there's that answer. We work hard to answer your questions here at Arena.
I recommend washing after you put that up.
And if anybody wants to try, prove us wrong.
All right.
It could be a challenge.
Yeah.
You know what else we got?
We're going to move on to caps now.
So the first one is, what kind of racing caps do you have?
Okay, we have 3 racing caps mostly. It's Molded Pro 2, the 3D Ultra, and the 3D Soft.
So those are the main 3.
Yes.
Yeah,
Perfect.
these are the main 3.
And what's the difference between the 3?
Well, the Molded Pro is like our classic silicone, but the advantage of these is that being like dome shape, you get less wrinkles. It's much more comfortable. It's very stretchable and extremely comfortable. But then we go to the 3D Ultra. This is if you like more compression and a stiffer top that it has that it prevents wrinkles to form to be here. Sorry for my English.
No, you're good.
And then we have the best in the market. This is a fantastic 3D Soft, and this is what, for example, Adam Peaty wears, Katinka wears. And it's very elastic, very comfortable. You have a sticky finishing on the inner part so that it doesn't really move to your head. It's very, very elastic, but still it's tight on your head. So great for performances. Mm-hmm. And you guys should consider our racing caps, because you swim with classic silicone, you spend lots of money on racing suits. What can really create a difference in like water hydrodynamicity? It's the cap. It really makes a difference. So consider this.
Okay. Yeah, because that was something that some people might not realize is that it gets rid of the wrinkles on top of your head.
Absolutely, and that makes a big difference in the performance.
If you don't believe us, put your team cap on, dive in the pool, and then put a race cap on and dive in the pool. You'll immediately feel the difference.
On top of your head.
On top of your head,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and how the water runs off.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
Okay, next one is, how are they made?
Oh, they're made in silicone, which is very. It's a very good material. It's absolutely free from allergens. There are very few people, I guess, in the world who are allergic to silicone. It may happen, but it's not like the latex, for example, which is a little bit more dangerous on that side, on that part. They don't have any. It's odor-free, and yes, it's 100% silicone.
And the race caps, they're made on a mold, correct?
Yeah, they're made on a mold. They're made on a specific mold, so it's not like two flat parts together, combined together, but they are produced in a mold that obviously makes them a little bit difficult to produce. So there's special items,
Mm-hmm.
and this justifies the cost that is much higher, obviously, than a standard classic silicone cap.
Okay, how many sizes do we have?
Oh, we normally have S, M, and L of each item. Then it depends because some of the items we think M and L covers more or less all the needs, especially because the head of a person becomes so stays the same since 12, 13 years. So that's why we don't have on the racing caps like real junior sizes. We just have small, which can actually fit like female
Mm-hmm.
head or people with not too many hair.
Can you put designs on the racing caps?
Of course we can customize them. We are limited when we talk about like molded caps, obviously, but yeah, this is about the size that you can customize your cap with your team logos and your name, obviously, for the competitions.
And all 3 of our racing caps can be customized with your team logo and name.
Absolutely.
That's important.
Okay, last question on caps. How do you keep your racing cap from slipping?
Well, you may use to. Women do that, especially Katinka, for example. Some of the questions that we received was like, what our main athletes wear. Katinka wears 2 3D soft caps, one on top of the other. But yes.
But you can also wear a latex or a silicone,
Absolutely.
a classic one,
Yeah.
and that will help it from slipping off as well.
Yeah.
So particularly for people who have a lot of hair,
Absolutely.
it's the double capping that really makes a difference.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and so you could do 2 3D soft. You could do a latex and an ultra, or
Yes.
the possibilities are endless.
Combinations.
Yes.
All right, was that the last question?
That was the last question.
Okay, guys, so that's all we have for you guys today. We're going to do another Ask Arena thing here later at the month. We're going to talk about the suits, and that's it. That's all we have for you guys today. So how do you end this thing? Here, we'll end this for you, but I'm going to give this to Kara to figure it out. It's like, oh, how do you do it?